Alright y'all, for me, when I'm doing my geese or my ducks, I don't keep the whole bird, so I don't pluck. What I do is I find the breast, which this is the breast here. The breast comes down to a V right here. I get right at that V. I pinch the skin up. I know it's gonna be a little hard to see. And I get my knife going in there, alright? Once I get that knife going in, if you notice, I can get it up underneath the skin there. Well, this one's been a little difficult, y'all. Really? Alright, when it gets like that, then see how I can get in there and open that breast up? All I simply do is pull back, all the way down to the wings. And I don't use a knife for this most of the time because you don't have to. See how it just comes right off the meat. Okay. Now once I got it down to the wing joints, I just simply take my knife, follow that breastbone, just like when you're breasting a chicken at home to cook. It's the same way here. Okay. Then once I go all the way down here like this, I'm all the way at that wing joint. Then I come back down that wishbone, like so. Okay. And then I cut it out. Now when you do that, what you're left with is a solid piece of meat. And you don't have a lot of fat and you don't have a lot of other things, but all that's left on the bird, okay? Alright y'all, I'm just gonna show you real quick the different birds, even though when we say we're going snow goose hunting, you're going snow goose hunt, but these are the primary birds that you're gonna see in a flock. This is called a blue. Of course, you can tell by the blue colorization on him. When they get more mature, they get what's called an eagle head. They get a flat white head on them. That's what you look for in a blue. You want the eagle-headed blue. This is a snow goose here. Notice it's a fully developed snow, but you notice its small head and the small bill. This is what's called a Ross goose. This is a subspecies of the snows. Now you notice how much bigger the body is on this one. This one, mature bird. Notice how big the head is. Notice how the beak is different and everything in this one. This is a true snow goose. So you have a snow, a Ross, and a blue here, and this is what you'll see in a group of them, and they'll be in different variations depending on how old they are when they're coming back or going down in their flocks. All right, y'all see me dress the birds outside the other night. We've let them rest in the refrigerator for a couple of days. Now we're going to cut it up and we're going to make some jerky out of it. I don't know if I'm making the whole thing into jerky. We'll figure that out here in a little bit. But if you ever make jerky, do yourself a favor, get a jerky board. Get yourself a jerky board. This particular one I got at Walmart, at Bass Pro Shop several years back. And I know this isn't the proper way to use the board, but I learned that it helps keep my meat pressed down. It's just something I do. It helps you get perfectly sliced jerky each time, all right? So we're gonna slice this all up, put it in some marinade, let it set for a couple of days, we'll be back. Alrighty, y'all saw that when we cleaned the geese, when we put it in we filleted it up for making jerky, and we put it in here in our sauce, and we put it up in the refrigerator. We put it in there for 3 days. Now we're going to simply take it out, pat dry it just a little bit, like so. We're gonna start laying it out on our stuff, okay people? Let's get this done and then I'll bring y'all back, right? Alright, we've got them all, we got all the steaks laid out. I personally like to take a little seasoning, little Cajun seasoning, and I like to add to a couple of them. I don't add it up to all of them, but I do to a couple. We're gonna do 2 and we're gonna leave 2 without. We're gonna put our motor in there. We're gonna turn that on and we're gonna let that cook until it gets dehydrated to the perfect moisture content. Alrighty, y'all. This is the seasoned goose meat that we had, and this is the unseasoned that we had down below. Both came out good. Alright, y'all. That's it. Like I said, we got both off, both taste good, so I'm glad that y'all come along and watch this video with us. If you haven't done it so far, give us a thumbs up. If you want to hit that bell so you can be notified of future videos, just do it. Y'all have a blessed evening. As always, be safe.